Best way
If
to
you're
measure
worried about if you're
progesterone.
making enough progesterone and want to know the best way to measure it, listen up. Progesterone can be kind of sneaky to measure because it's changing even all throughout the day. We say that it's very pulsatile, meaning it goes up and down. So if you draw your progesterone in the morning and you draw your progesterone later on in the day, it's likely you could get a very different reading, which could give you information or misinformation that you might operate from. As a reproductive acupuncturist for more than 2 decades, I started to notice a very tight correlation between how high your temperatures are after ovulation and your progesterone levels. I found that when women's temperatures were sustainably above 98, that meaning averaging 98 or above for the last half of the cycle, that they also had very high and natural normal progesterone levels. Because now, instead of looking at one discrete point from a saliva draw or a blood draw, we're looking at the trend of the temperatures across the whole luteal phase. See, what happens is that after you ovulate, you have your corpus luteum, and the corpus luteum is the gland that actually is responsible for the early production of progesterone. And so as your temperatures rise, that corpus luteum is sensitive to inflammation and heat. And so the more that the temperature rises, the more inflammation that's caused on the corpus luteum, the more swelling, and the more progesterone that you get. So instead of focusing like, how do I raise my progesterone levels naturally? What supplement should I take? What I should do? I urge you to take your basal body temperatures, see how high they are, see what the average is. And then if they're low, what we need to do is figure out why they're low and fix that. If we do that, then typically your temperatures will come up and so will your progesterone. If you have any questions, I'll see you in the comments.